At the Sherwin-Williams display at SEMA 2013, and Charger RT, man, I tell you what, this is the way to do it here. This looks absolutely gorgeous, what you guys have done with this, and all the other stuff you guys got going on.
Yeah.
This is like eye candy from like blocks away. You can see what's going on over here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really great props that we've gone to different custom accounts that we have throughout the country, and we've got two things that are here. One is Pure Vision Design. They built this vehicle behind us, but then this display we have of the skateboard and some bowling pins of another account, Chaotic Customs out of Mulvane, Kansas, and just show what we can do with our paint. But the vehicle behind us here, this thing is super cool. This car is built by Steve Strope, real good friend of mine. I've known Steve for Steve for many years. A really good personal friend of mine. I've been trying for 15, this is my 16th SEMA show, and ever since the first one, I've been trying to get Steve, to build a car for us and put it in the booth, and it finally happened this year. The car is spectacular. It's a 68 Charger RT, and basically Steve always builds these wild, crazy, themed, storied, all kind of put together PR type thing of a vehicle, and he's always come up with really wacky ideas. This one, the 67 Chargers were totally different body style than the 68s, right? So what Steve had done is actually what we got right here, which is kind of imaginary as Chrysler. If they, here's the 67, you can see how it's totally completely different. So, this is a drag race team that's going out, and they're going to show off the new 68 because it's a completely new body change. So this would be like their exhibition car. They go out and do drag racing.
So cool.
So he's built this vehicle to kind of be that, and that's what he's kind of played on. So the car is really cool. He's got all kinds of wacky elements, and Steve does stuff that's really subtle that when you look at it, just at first glance, that's nothing. But then when you really look at it, like he's got the split fold-down seats. He's got the console that goes all the way to back. He made all that. That was never on one of these, and he's just got a million different elements that he's added to these. Again, with the style as if the OE guys had done it, that way.
It's like a modern touch that still has the exact look of the original car.
Yes.
I mean, it's fantastic. And he's a Mopar guy. I mean, most of the cars I've seen him do, a lot of them have been Mopar things, so this works out great for him. Unbelievable.
And Steve never really does any kind of crazy colors. And so this year, when since he was with us, I knew that. I knew going into it, I couldn't make him any really wild, over-styled color.
Right.
But he did want something, kind of playing off like the plum crazies that they had back in the day. So instead of really, taking away from that, we wanted to kind of have something that had that plum crazy look, styled up a little bit. So we styled this color for him. It's a custom mix, a Planet Color custom mix. And the color just turned out absolutely amazing. It's got some really interesting blues and purples. And if you look on certain angles, it kind of has some you see the blue-red kind of hues.
Sure.
So we really worked hard to come up with something unique to the car without really taking away, again, from like what Steve does, is having that 60s look, without taking away from the era.
And those red hues were how he was able to go with that interior and just keep it looking just right. That's awesome.
That's exactly it. Yeah, the car is fantastic. We had a unveiling yesterday, and with very little publicity on what we're doing, it was amazing. We had 400 people standing around this car checking it out. So it was great, to see that many people come out for the car. But that's Steve, that's what he gets. Everybody wants to see him. I think he's one of the top 5 builders that are at SEMA that everybody wants to see.
Yep, absolutely.
There's Foose, there's Alloway, and a bunch of other guys, and Strope is definitely in that mix.
Well, listen, that's Steve, and that's Sherwin-Williams. That people are going to come around, and they, you draw to this display just by virtue of the color and the brightness and the whole works. David, thanks so much for taking the time, man.
Mark.
We appreciate it. All right, it is SEMA 2013, hanging out at the Sherwin-Williams booth, looking at gorgeous cars and gorgeous paint. GaragePros is on the road. I'm Mark Nolan.